mundo whack, mundo whack, whack, mundo whack, mundo whack, whack.
So I got this email at, Answer Everything, for that segment of our show, ask at jobtalkdaily.com. Where is it appropriate? When is it appropriate to touch a coworker, not touch a coworker? And we've all been through this. I certainly have been in those where the Department of Education or whoever comes in and gives an entire talk on what is sexual harassment, blah, 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 blah. So, probably it's not a good idea. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Probably it's not a good idea to make your coworker have sex with you.
No, that probably crosses the line.
Right. Or even just having sex with your coworker, bad idea. I mean, like, if they're beneath, I say, look, no, actually I take it back. You know me, I don't care who, you and Janny, have you guys both work for Forster Thomas?
And we have not had sex.
No.
No? Have you ever wanted to?
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to get with me?
I am not. I'm trying to get. See, this is how misunderstanding and miscommunication in the workplace can happen. I am not actively trying to get with anyone.
Right.
Really?
But if he touches
Really?
me,
Didn't you?
If you felt at that moment like I was trying to get with you,
Yeah.
right? Maybe that could be a workplace problem.
Right. Okay. So what I was wanting you guys for us to talk about was where we think it's appropriate or okay to have physical contact. Because look, in our company, we're really physical. We're loving. We know each other really well. Yeah. But I don't think it works that way. I mean, like I certainly know in the companies where I go and advise, when I do consulting. Yeah. It's a hands-off attitude, and they're always living in fear of somebody touching somebody. So, all right. So, or something happening or people getting sued or whatever. So, basically people are like standing like, I talk to you from here, but sometimes it's not effective. Like I want to be, but yeah. First thing is I don't want you up in my grill, okay? That's all, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, but I'm always hugging on you, so
I know
I
you are,
don't
baby.
care. And I think
know.
it has to do with this sexes too. Like what you get away with is not okay compared to what like Katie can get away with.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, let's make this clear. Because I'm gay, is hugging like that?
Unfortunately, that's true because it's not,
Right.
I might think that you're trying to flirt or have sex with me versus you, who I know don't want to have sex with me.
See, but I think here's the risk that you run, in my mind, is that there's been a lot of issue, let's say in the last couple of years, with it's not only about what goes on between the two of you, because the two of you may have an unspoken agreement, right? And you may know that it's strictly platonic and you're gay and it's okay that you're gay and it's okay, right? But if you're gay and it's okay, but if you two are hugging, let's say, and it's platonic and it's innocent and it's understood, but I'm a new worker and I don't get it, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, good point.
Then, it's not just about two people anymore. And you can make an argument as to whether that's fortunate or unfortunate, right? But it's actually the reality, is that it's about the entire space now.
Okay, so let's just answer a couple of questions that I think are really important, okay? What is appropriate physical contact, if there is any? Maybe there's not. And what's inappropriate physical contact? So I'm gonna, we all know it is not okay for me to go like that. It's just not okay.
You can do that again though.
But obviously we all know.
Hold on, but see, I don't care. Right?
I know. But
wait a minute. How'd that feel for you?
It was wonderful.
Ew.
It was wonderful.
Tom brought up a good
seriously.
point though. He brought up a good point. It depends on the company and the climate of the company, and it's your job as the bosses to manage and set the expectations early on. So if you are hiring...
Yeah, but I also think that you are a bright individual. You know what to do and what not to. Like, it's really, here's the truth. It's not okay for me to touch, a woman up here. It's not okay for me to touch a man up here. This is okay. This is what I think is okay. Hey, Tom, good job.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you. Shake a hand. That's okay. But this is not okay.
Ow!
Is that okay?
Well, I mean, for this exercise, I'm willing to take one for the team, but I understand in the office place, it's probably not okay.
That's correct.
Right.
So anything below what you can see on this screen is never okay. I mean, I can't even believe I have to say this, but you know that. So
Yeah.
I think what we come away with in this whole conversation is, one, there are rules that you need to know, and you should ask HR, right? What's appropriate, what's inappropriate, and I mean, you should just get the list. They'll tell you, right? And then also, you use your common sense. You're a smart guy. You're a smart gal. You know what I'm talking about. Here's what I say is really safe. Here's a great hug you can give a coworker. Watch. I call this the boy hug. Come here, babe. Yeah, that's at Christmas time. That's as far as it goes. Mistletoe is not hanging over you at all times.
What about the kiss on the cheek? How do you feel about that?
The kiss on the cheek.
Like the.
Well, I'm a cheek kisser, So I'm French. Je suis français. Okay. How do you feel? Because whenever I see you, I hug you and I kiss you. Hello.
And I'm fine with it, and I'm totally fine with it. And I'm gonna say at Forster Thomas, you have sort of set the parameters of a certain culture, and it's self-selective in a sense that you bring in people who you feel will assimilate into certain things culturally. So I don't necessarily think it's a problem there. Where I think it becomes a problem is if this were XYZ office and I was new guy and I saw you hug Janie and then I was like, okay, so that's okay now? But I don't know if I'm comfortable hugging Janie, but I don't know if I should hug Janie.
Yeah, you know what? I learned something from you just now. I'm actually like, when someone comes in and they're new, I'm gonna pull back a little bit.
Yeah, until they get comfortable.
Until they get comfortable.
To know you. So
but
slow.
in a corporate world, in what we call
Yeah.
corporate America, I think it's not okay.
Yeah.
I think this far back is as close as it gets.
Yeah.
And a handshake or a handshake is about what you can get for touching. A pat, that's it.
I
on
think
the
too,
shoulder.
if it's a fun and relaxed culture and you want something a little bit more personal rather than formal as a handshake can be. I mean, I think a fist bump is okay.
Yeah, okay.
A fist bump.
I just want to finish this off by
Good
saying
word, fist bump.
that's the straightest thing anyone could ever do. So thanks so much for listening up here at Job. No, not fist bumping anybody.
We'll fist bump.
I hate that. Okay, boom, blow it up. We're here at Job Talk Daily, and we're telling you, basically what you can and can't do when touching people. We're telling it to you like it is.
Hands above the table.
Hands above the table.